Human trafficking differs from people smuggling. Victims are sometimes tricked and lured by false promises or are physically forced. Some traffickers manipulate the victim and use deception, intimidation, feign love, isolation, threats and physical force, and debt bondage. Trafficking is a lucrative industry. In some areas, like Russia, Eastern Europe, Hong Kong, Japan, and Colombia, trafficking is controlled by large criminal organizations. However, the majority of trafficking is done by networks of smaller groups that each specialize in certain areas like recruitment, transportation, advertising, or retail. Women in dire circumstances are targeted by traffickers, especially for sex industry. Criminals exploit lack of opportunities, promises of good jobs or opportunity for work or study, and then force the victim to become prostitutes. Through agents and brokers who arrange the travel and job placement, women are escorted to the destination and delivered to the employers. Upon reaching the destination, some women learn that they have been deceived about the nature of the work they will do. Most have been lied about financial arrangement and the condition of their employment, and find themselves in an abusive situation from which escape is both difficult and dangerous. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, there were 1,229 human trafficking incidents in the United States from January 2007 until September 2008. Of these, 83% were sex trafficking cases. Trafficking of children often involves exploitation of the parents' extreme poverty. Parents may sell children to traffickers in order to pay off debt or gain income, or they may be deceived concerning the prospect of training and a better life for the children. Thousands of male and sometimes female children have been forced to be child soldiers. In a U.S. Department of Justice 07-08 study, that more than 50% of the total number of trafficking cases that year were children forced into the sex industry. Due to the illegal nature of trafficking and differences of the methodology, the exact extent is unknown. According to the United States State Department data, an estimate of 600,000 to 820,000 men, women, and children are trafficked across international borders each year. Approximately 70% are women and girls, and up to 50% are minors. The data also illustrates that the majority of transnational victims are trafficked into commercial sexual exploitation. However, they go on to say that the alarming enslavement of people for purposes of labor exploitation, often in their own country, is a form of human trafficking that can be hard to track from afar. Governments, international associations, the non-governmental organizations have all tried to end human trafficking with various degrees of success. Some victims that have overcome this type of crime go out to educate others about this by sharing the story. This can also help to heal and deal with what has happened to them. Raising awareness can take different forms. One method is through the awareness of films or through posters. Today, the State Department publishes the annual Trafficking in Persons report, which examines the progress that the U.S. and the other countries have made in destroying human trafficking businesses, arresting these traffickers, and rescuing the victims.